Following the Global Fund's replenishment meeting, the President will head to New York to participate in the 71st session of the UN General Assembly.
On September 11th, State House spokesman Manoa Esipisu read out the President's itinerary, stating Uhuru Kenyatta's engagement this week. On Thursday last week, he was supposed to travel to Montreal in Canada and then on to New York for the United Nations General Assembly. But that did not happen. Not much was heard of the President after he attended the burial of William Olentimama. NTV has learned that even though all preparations had been made for the President and his entourage to travel to Canada and the US, the plans were changed a day to the journey, and the Deputy President was the one off to New York. The reasons for the cancellation, Manoa said, was because after the IGAD summit in Somalia on the 13th of September, there would be a series of follow-up sessions that the President needed to personally attend to, given that Kenya is a senior player in the region alongside Ethiopia. He also stated that the matter of where former South Sudan Vice President Riek Machar would be given asylum needed to be addressed, and the President, being away for 10 days, would not have been able to attend to these matters. Trouble is, two other heads of state from the IGAD are in New York. Uganda's Yoweri Museveni addressed the assembly yesterday, and the Ethiopian Prime Minister was scheduled to address his peers today. Other than the General Assembly in New York, there are other important side events there, including the Summit on Refugees and Migrants that was addressed by US President Barack Obama. While still, the matter appeared to have been exacerbated by a phone call made between Obama and Kenyatta on the matter. International relations expert David Kikaya says there could have been a specific reason for that.
Perhaps President Obama wanted certain decisions to be made, which he had to talk to his colleagues. What should concern us is, was this a coincidence that the President has not gone and the President Obama is calling, or was Obama expecting him there and since he did not turn up and since he wanted immediate responses to certain queries or whatever he wanted, then he put a phone through to his counterpart, the President.
Kikaya dismisses the notion that the General Assembly is a talk shop without much effect. The Assembly gives world leaders a global forum to state their cases and agenda. It also makes non-compulsory resolutions to states or suggestions to the Security Council and decides on the admission of new members.
The United Nations General Assembly is the supreme council of the world body. It is like, for a corporate, the annual general meeting, which, as you know, annual general meetings are the ones which pass policy decisions and give an organization direction for the next 1 year before the next conference. So it is a very significant organ of the United Nations.
While Ruto is deputizing for the President in New York, there has been no public meetings so far as follow-ups to IGAD. Instead, on Monday, the President was in Kenyatta Market with his political allies from Nairobi and proceeded to hold rallies in various parts of the city, including Huruma in Mathare constituency. Andrew Ochieng, NTV.